Panel Saw SOP here. So your first thing to understand is the stop buttons. The first one is to turn off the machine. This one is for your emergency stop. So if only there was something wrong with the saw, you would use that one. Otherwise, green's to turn on, red's to turn off. The next thing you want to check is in here for your blade, depending on what metals you're cutting. This just simply unlocks here, spinning counterclockwise. And here you can check your blade in case whatever metals you're cutting, you need to have the proper blade on there. So once this is closed, the next thing you need to check for is that the saw is at 0. So if you look up here, you have your 0. And so you move the machine with the red tab, lining up your 0 and pushing the vertical black bar so that way it locks in. Now you won't move left to right. And with that, the next thing is to check your measurements. So from the left here, you're going to move this here to your whichever measurement you need. So there simply will just lock in place, and depending on the size of your material, if you have a shorter piece, this just pulls out, so you have up and down, and then you have your bottom set of rollers. And so for that, you can see this if you come in here. The left tab is for when you're on the higher set. That would be your up and down measurement, or if you're at the bottom rollers, that's what your right side measurement is for. So once you get your measurements set and both your measurements, you're ready to make your cuts, you want to go over here and turn the vacuum on. The switch is underneath here. Just a simple on-off switch. Now your vacuum's going, so you want that running when you make your cuts. And for here, right now, if you notice the arrow, the cut direction's down. If you want to make your horizontal cut, you need to pull back on both these levers. You can turn it, and then it locks into place. So now you want to go left to right. If you want to go left to right, you need to release the vertical bar. So when you're ready to make your cut, you push these levers all the way in, and now it'll engage into your material, and now you can drag it and make your cut. Simple as that. Alright, so the last step is cleaning the saw. So when you're done making your cuts, you need to open the saw blade door where you checked it before, and as you can see, there's shaving all in here. So you just need to give it a good blowout here. And then as well as the overall saw, there's shaving all over here. You want to give that a good blowdown. You have your brooms and shovels right here, and your hose reel to retract back up, and it should be an easy cleanup.